A post-apocalyptic event has happened on planet Earth, and the only creatures left to survive are the turtles because of their shells. We're going to talk about Shellz Orb, and if you're excited to hear about it and you like Ninja Turtles, stick around because that's what we're about to get into. Let's do it. If you are new here, we do new videos every Wednesday and Saturday on NFTs, Web3, and the digital art space. And like and subscribe because we ain't getting paid for this. Let's go right into the Shellz Orb website. A little bit of animation. As you can see, this is a very art-based NFT collection. The founder behind this, who I'll get into in a bit, is coming from a DJ background. I'm going to tell you about their plans, what they're going to do. But that being said, what has really caught my attention about this project is their YouTube accounts. In particular, this video here, which I'm about to play. I was like, yes, this has potential.
That's cool. Really cool.
Yeah, so they are calling this proof of concept, which means they are showing proof that they can make film, they can make fashion apparel. They also have on their YouTube page some animations to show that they have the capabilities to do this sort of stuff as well within their team. And these are pretty cool. Let's show one of them here.
Wow, yeah.
I most certainly do not know how to animate or do some really badass embroidery on jackets. That being said, it caught my interest. I was like, okay, what's going on here? Yeah. What really blew my mind, though, is the actual artwork. So if we come onto OpenSea and take a look at this, these pieces are just blowing my mind. They are hand-drawn. They are so intricate. If I just bring one of these up here, if you can see this, zoomed in a little bit, it is so detailed. Every time I look at one of these, I see something new. They all look like one-of-ones, even though I technically know that's not true. I did read some of the information from the team of artists behind this about how they produce these. And what is interesting is that they isolated the different traits inside of the different factions. So there's like a Nara faction, and these characters are living in so everything is inside this world called the Orb, but in particular inside of the Orb, these characters are inside of a garden type environment. So like thinking like a Zuki style type of land. These all kind of have similar traits and similar backgrounds and characters inside of them, which are different from all these other factions. So they also have this cyber faction, which is like the cyberpunk land, a really fun concept that there's like these different zones inside of the Orb. They have the scavenger land, and this is more like Mad Max style. And it's reminding me of Burning Man, which is happening right now out on the playa.
I have to say that.
Right. This is total burner stuff. And then they've got this ethereal land, which is a lot more rare. There's only 148 characters in this land. And there are like some micro lands maybe inside of the ethereal lands. Some of these are kind of like underwater feeling, and some of them are more up in the sky. But regardless, these characters are somewhere else in the Orb. They're not in one of those other three big lands. And then they have these one-of-ones, the unfactions. So when I went deeper into why they did this, they said that this is introducing additional characters that they intend to draw and build out in the future. You know, they might make a whole collection of these rabbit characters, which are going to live in the Orb. But for now, this is just like a piece of the beginning of what they intend to do. So you can go through here and take a look at the different characters that they are building.
How many are in the collection?
On OpenSea, there are 8,000. I'm happy you asked that because they are actually doing a partnership with Behance, and they have yet to release another 1,000 on the Behance NFT DEX, which is going to be Binance's decentralized platform for NFTs. As of right now, it doesn't look like the whole 1,000 are here. There's just like a small collection. So those are still to come at time of recording, which is August 31st today. Also my birthday.
Happy birthday!
Thanks. If you guys want my social security number too, just let me know and I'll drop it down in the comment section. So that is to come. There are going to be more than 8,000 in this collection, but at the moment there are 8,000. I don't know if it's going to go beyond that extra 1,000 inside of Binance or not, but for now, this is what we have going on OpenSea.
Cool.
I did skim briefly over one of the factions. There was a Genesis faction. These are like the original artist renderings for the entire collection. So they're a little bit more intricate. It would be good collector's pieces for anybody who's super into this artwork. Anyway, I absolutely love the artwork of these. I was sold just looking at what is going on here without knowing much else about it.
They're right now, without going too far into it, it reminds me a bit of parallel cards based on the factions, the art of seasons, because they have different above ground, underground. They're all these different things that are, in my mind, it's similar to, but clearly very different. It's really nice.
Really nice. It also has that nostalgic pull for me. And I know a lot of millennials were really into Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, myself included. It does have that. It feels comfortable and familiar. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah.
So
you're right.
Thank you. I'm happy you agree with me, Queen. Otherwise, I have an existential crisis and a meltdown right now. Let's move on to who is behind this project. So this was founded by Jamison Hill, who I straight up never heard of before. I cannot vouch for anything that he has done in real life, but he has said that he has been a longtime DJ who has done a lot of celebrity parties and stuff. One thing I know for sure after listening to some of his AMAs is that he sure can talk the talk. It is what it is. What I'm saying, he can talk the talk. He is promising a lot of things. I don't think everything is finalized yet, but he does think really big. And he has managed to get this team of artists together to do this. So like he is somebody who can really pull people together, I think.
Yeah.
But if you want to know more about him, do come check out his Twitter and, get involved, listen to some of his talks to see if you like the founding team behind this. I always think that's important if you're considering getting into an NFT project to look into who is behind it. And he also has gathered together quite a lot of other people on his team that are all listed inside of their Discord channel. If you want to get into their Discord, go on to their site and hover over this first button here and get in the Discord. You can read about the rest of the team. And there were like way too many people for me to stick in a video without you all falling asleep. You're going to have to Dior and do your own research. I know. What has Jamison Hill been saying? So he has told us so far that the future of this project, he wants to start with an apparel line, which is part of the reason that video exists with that really amazing looking jacket with the embroidery on it. He says that's pretty much the easiest vertical to get into that can turn around fast. So that's the first part of the project that he intends to work on. And next, he wants to move into an animated series or a movie. And here's the part where I'm saying he can really talk the talk, because he told us that he has met with Jason and Jamie Neese, who are two of the producers on Umbrella Academy, which is a Netflix show about writing a script for the project and to move into that phase of moving it into an animation series, that they have 6 months of time blocked to work on writing a script for this. Again, this is Degen land. So is this stuff going to manifest? I can't tell you. I wasn't on these meetings. There is a lot of buzz about this going around right now on Twitter, as well as in the Discord channels. And what is really cool about this project is that they want to include the community in the lore and the storyline. So they are taking submissions for different plot lines that the writer will use to adapt into a show or a movie, whatever this becomes. So if you are into participating in this sort of thing, definitely check this out. Let's talk about the artist behind this, which I think is another big selling point. This is being art directed by Voyager, who is a Colombia-based artist who has worked on Magic the Gathering, League of Legends, and is Adobe 25 under 25 recipient. And he is a phenomenal artist. And I'm here on his Behance. These are just so beautiful. Here's one of the Magic the Gathering pieces. It's hard not to look at this and just be like, yeah, yes, this is going to make it. Just gorgeous work. So yeah, if you want to take a browse through his portfolio, definitely do. But as far as I can tell, the way that the JPEGs actually turned out in this collection, I think he's doing just baller, phenomenal job at art directing this team of artists who I'm about to breeze through really fast here. We've got andyj.art. This is his Instagram, and I'm just showing you guys the quality of this team. We've got Ricky Velez. And we have got pink.pixelist. And I'm sure all these people have real names outside of their internet names, but
it's really interesting.
Their Instagrams. Yeah. So
they have really unique styles individually, but I can see how they all come in like together to create the project.
Yeah. So it is very challenging to get a bunch of artists with different visual styles together to make something so cohesive looking. So I am super impressed by what has happened here. And this team of artists is just killing it.
Yeah.
All right. Why else should you take a look at this project? If you haven't seen our video about NFTgo.io, do check it out. I'll have it linked below. But NFTgo.io is a place where you can do a little snooping about who is in these projects. And I have up here the Shellz Orb page, and we're going to take like a quick peek about what blue chip holders are in this project. Right now, there are 201 of them in the project. It's ranking at number 935 today in terms of potential to become a solid, long-standing blue chip project. You can click this open and check out who is holding this. We have got 72 mutant apes in here. We got Cool Cats holding Clonex, Bored Ape Kennel Club, Doodles, Moonbirds, Bored Ape Yacht Club, Cyberkongs, Azukis, World of Women, Meebits, V-Friends, Space Doodles, CryptoPunk.
Some of these.
Yeah, and Proof. So there are a lot of people interested in this that are coming from other big projects. Yeah, this is something to keep an eye on. I would come check this page out. It will most definitely change by the time this video is up and continue to evolve. You can also always come in here and check out other trends going on. It has taken a bit of a dip since over the past few days, but that's typically happens post-mint. And I couldn't tell you how it's going to go, but I am showing you where to look if you want to get something to tell. Okay.
You're just leading us to the water.
Honestly, if I ruin your life, I'm sorry. Don't listen to anything I say. I'm just spouting the facts that I've read on the internet, and it's internet facts. So yeah, it is what it is. Yeah. So if you want to follow along with this project, do get on their Twitter page. It is Shellz Orb, pretty easy to remember. And what else can I say? They have recently announced a little bit of tech complexity. They are going to do something called retreating, which is a form of staking that leaves your NFT in your wallet, which is a similar process to Moonbirds, so that you can stake these without them messing with the statistics and everything in all these platforms like NFT Go, which can be an issue for some project teams. And they have also said they haven't told us what the staking will do besides you're going to be able to gain orb energy with it. And what that orb energy does, they said they're not going to tell us yet, but trust us, you want it. Just trust them, they're building. Oh. What do you think of this?
I think this is really interesting, very cool. I'd be interested to see how quickly they get into the apparel, just because the artwork is so great. More utility is better for me, but I think it's really incredible. And I'm excited to learn more about the different factions and just see how it goes.
How many glue sniffs would you say it would take you out of 3 to buy this NFT? One being like, I just need a little glue to buy it, and 3 being like, I need to sniff hard and be out of my mind.
I would say maybe 2 glue sniffs, because the price is also not bad. Two sniffs?
2 sniffs.
2 sniffs.
I agree. I have 2, 1 for each glue sniff I took. All right. And with that, do subscribe and like this video if you found this entertaining. And if you like this sort of content and news, we are also on social media. If you come find us, say hi, be friendly, and we appreciate you being here.
Yes.
And tune in next time. And don't sleep on face paints.